In Norse mythology, there exists a psychogeographical distinction between the Inengard and the Utengard. While the Inengard is calm and peaceful, the Utengard is wild and unpredictable. The goddess Fjorgyn embodies the spirit of the wild, and she reigns over all uncivilized places. You know the one I'm talking about.
I was sitting in camp at the end of Burning Man one year, and it was a really dusty, hot day, and I was just parched. It was at the very end of Burning Man, and I was looking at a van sitting right in front of me, and it just sort of came to me about how I could cut that thing down and make a Viking ship. It just came like in a vision. I don't know what else to say about it. Well, the thing about Thor is that I wanted it to be metal because I really like that old school feel of Burning Man because I've been going for so long, and I wanted something to be a little bit edgy. But I couldn't figure out how to actually bend the metal the way I did it until I went to there's an art car museum in Houston. David Best has some beautiful cars there. And there's a car there that really gave me the inspiration of how to use the metal weave technique that I did come up with. Thor actually came together with a lot of help, of course, and it's been a wonderful project. It's been on the playa for 4 years. But the thing about owning an art car is that it's really a great way to share with people. It's really for the community itself. And Thor is just too small. Now that I've had it for a couple of years, 4 years, for the last couple of years, I've wanted something bigger, and it's just been brewing and brewing and brewing. And this year, I just had to do a larger art car. And I really went back and forth on whether to do the same theme, a Viking ship, but it's perfect. I love it because it really does bring forth the energy of Burning Man for me, which it can be a little bit edgy. In the early years when I was going, it was really kind of that way. So this is where Fjorgyn came from. Fjorgyn is actually, in Norse mythology, Thor's mother. And that's where we got the name.
Our project is based on a Dodge 3-ton motorhome chassis, 35 feet long. Inside is a 1978 Dodge 440 engine with an automatic transmission. As you can see, that it's a work in progress, but it will be ready to go out on the playa in August. Inside the crow's nest, and then the reason why we designed it this way is so that the DJs can set up depending on which side the party is going to be at. And so if the party is on this side of the playa, we can set up right here and we can rock it out going this way. If the party is on this side, then we can set up on that side and just party out that way.
Fjorgyn will feature 2 EV Force i25i speakers and 2 Behringer 18-inch subs. The rack consists of QSC GX7 and a QSC RMX 2450. Altogether, they produce clean, beautiful sound for everyone's dancing enjoyment. Fjorgyn will also feature a mast that raises up 16 feet up above the crow's nest. And this is where the aerial artist and silk artist will perform from high above the ship.